confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
I am one of a kind, extraordinary. I am a woman with a destiny. My sweetest Leo, male or female, this quote applies to you. Right now, in this season in your life, there is just no other way to say this. Leo, you're different. You are purpose reincarnated in physical form. Maybe you have spent a good amount of your time in life trying to blend in, trying to follow the crowd. But now, in this moment in time in your life, the stars are aligning to set you apart. You are following your own unique path. There is no blueprint. You are the creator. This can feel scary, Leo, but the sooner you accept this about you, and that you are one of a kind, and you are different, you are unique, that your purpose here on earth is bigger than the one you've been playing. Doors that were locked will open. Opportunities that felt were out of your reach will be in reach. The love that you have been looking for, you will not have to look for it, but it will find you. Be bold, Leo. Stand in your truth. Love all of you and be best friends with your uniqueness.
And hello, my Leos. It's Tori, the Hope to Live Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your spiritual guidance for this moment in time in your life, Leo. This is when this video is meant to find you, okay? As we know that time does not exist. It is fluid, and when a message is for you, it will find you. So the first thing that I want to let you know, Leo, is you are entering a season in your life where everything is not meant to make sense. It's actually quite confusing. And it's highly important that you know, the more you try to make sense of it, the more you try to control the situation, the foggier it's going to get, because I feel like you're coming into a season in your life where you're meant to just trust and really flow. No more going against yourself. I strongly feel that, because when I started to tap into your energy, these cards fell out, and I want to talk about them. And I do want to let you guys know that you might hear some birds chirping. You might hear like a bit of people. I actually moved. Leo, like, yeah, your life is really about to change, because I had to move sceneries. I had to go like sit in nature among the trees and like channel clearly. So that could be a message in that for somebody else. But I want to talk about this card that came out, the Nine of Wands. And in this particular tarot deck, it says when you get this side in a reading, the war is over. You've done well. There are battle scars that you will always bear, but on the whole, you've been lucky, and your skills have grown significantly through being tested again and again. Now, if you recall me telling you that I feel nothing is fully meant to be clear, right now you're learning a major life lesson when it comes to trusting yourself, trusting in your intuition, kind of like that whole ordeal, blind faith, walking by faith, even though the whole picture isn't together, even though you don't know how it's going to turn out on the other side. Are you willing to trust your intuition and and flow like you would if you had control over a situation, you know? So I feel like what you need to know is you can relax, you know. You fought a good fight, Leo. And this fight could have been in any category in your life, or a combination of love, career, your spiritual path, your finances, your personal development, whatever that is, Leo. Spirit just wants you to know that job is well done. But any warrior coming out of war, you know, it's still that, you know, allowing the realization to come into play that you're out of a situation. So for a lot of you, this is like a career change or getting in something new, okay? And the reason why I'm going to say that is because of the next cards that came out, guys. The first card that fell out, guys, was the Nine of Cups, followed by the Sun, followed by the King of Wands, and followed by the Page of Wands. So whatever is transpiring in your life, it's asking you to come into this Nine of Cups energy. As you can see, you see this beautiful soul sitting at the beach, her eyes closed. I like to call this a meditative space pose right here. And if you look off to the side, you see the Cancer, not the Cancer, but you see the crab and the cat, you know, tussling. We can call it tussling or playing, but I really feel like tussling each other. I'm almost getting an energy of trying to, you know, show each other who's boss. And we see that this crab lives in water and can go on land, but mostly when you see Cancer, you socialize them with water. And this cat is more earth, you know. So I'm really seeing this as your feminine energy and your masculine energy trying to find balance within each other right here, because balance within your masculinity and femininity, Leo, is really going to bring in the success that you feel, that you know is there. You're not going to have to try to make it happen, because following that we have the Sun card, and then we have the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And even going back to this Nine of Cups, maybe you're wondering, when is something going to take off? When is something going to happen? With this Sun card and this King of Wands, it talks about pursuing your passions, okay? And with this Page of Wands, you know, it's about going on a new adventure. So I really feel like you're being asked to make a wish. And it's not that your wish will not be granted, but it's more so make a wish with your passion, something that you truly desire. Because I've found it, you know, sometimes when I, you know, desire something, but it's not me, but it's more is expected of me, Leo, I notice that it goes left. So I just feel like the universe is pointing you in a direction right now to align you with your passions, things that really fuel your heart, not what, you know, the world or what is expected of you, but what you truly desire and what you truly want. So I feel like you have so many good things to be happy about, and I'm not sure if this is something that Spirit is wanting to bring to your attention as a future head, but make sure whatever you're pursuing right now in any kind of relationship, friendships, workships, make sure that it's truly of your passions, because I feel like you're meant to figure out what is a Nine of Cups to you, what is a wish fulfillment to you, not what the world probably thinks you should view as a wish fulfillment, but what is a wish fulfillment to you. And when you figure that out, Leo, make a wish, because I feel like there's a part of you that's over analyzing, overplaying, over going up, when you're meant to just be in flow, you know. Don't pick fights with your I feel like your masculine energy and your feminine energy is literally on the inside of you, like fighting who's going to, go first. But listen, it's meant to work together. So, Leo, what I want to do now is I want to just check and see what energy you are coming into. This is what you're going to be embodying. And I pulled 4 crystal cards, as you can see them up here. I'm not going to try to butcher their names, honey. But the first one was get answers to your biggest questions. When to use it, when it's way past time to stop saying yes to the things you hate, okay? It says, ask this crystal what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what an adventure. So, again, it's all about doing what is passionate and authentic to you, not what's authentic to Tori, not what's authentic to your parents, not what's authentic to your friends. It's about doing what is authentic to you. When it comes to love, when it comes to career, it's not about camouflaging yourself, just flowing in one aspect of yourself, but embodying both. What is your truest passion? What is your truest path? Because I really want to be quite frank and honest with some of my ladies in here, okay? Listen, whoever you are a leader, okay? This is going to sound so biased, but Tori has to say it. You are a leader, okay? You are a powerful woman, okay? You hold rank, okay? You came to this life to do something amazing, to do something extraordinary, okay? And if you get with a partner who does not understand that, is intimidated by that, and believes in one way of being, and doesn't believe in uplifting and partnerships, but more so domineering and dominating, if you are getting in a relationship because you are afraid of tapping into your masculinity and owning that bad boss bitch that you are, out of fear that you won't get the relationship you desire, my love, well, I'm here to let you know you're unique. You are a leader. If you resonate with Tori on any soul level, you are in the 1%. You are going to change the world and change it for the better in whatever way that you want to show up, okay? So your partner is going to understand that. The ones that are meant to be in your life, friends, lovers, business associates, all of that go hand in hand. So if you find yourself in connections or in of any ships, and it's repelling and it's going the opposite way of going up, that's your cue to check out. You get what I'm saying? Because you, Leo, have to pursue your passions and what you're passionate about, because that is the only thing that is going to stick. Anything other than your authentic self, I don't care how many courses you take, how many coaches you get, anything you get, if it is not the path that you came down to walk, it is not going to be useful to you. Seriously. So it's about, now is a time of, stop saying yes to things that you hate. It's just what it is. And you are coming and realizing to go with your heart. Was your next crystal. It says where to put, who needs it? Potential waters, those deep sighing, I hate my job types, Sagittarians. Come on, look at all these cards that came out, already indicating to do what's inside of your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Go with your heart. Your heart will never lead you wrong, no matter how scary it is. It knows your authentic blueprint. Next, you have feed your fires. Okay, who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for, any Aries. So yeah, you are really coming into an energy where you are just owning yourself, owning being a balanced individual, a balanced man, a balanced woman. You are not incomplete, you are whole, meaning you exercise and willingly work in your masculine energy and your feminine energy. You know when to let one of either or drive, and one needs to be in the passenger seat. And I know that we've been told that is incorrect, but I'm here to tell you that is the truth. New age of Aquarius is here to show us that we no longer have to choose which side, but you can be about both. And that's beautiful because your last card was turn on your electric light. Who needs it? Emos, goths, button up, white collar stress cases. Okay. So, yeah, you're just turning on your light and you're being unafraid of to pursue your passions and to be about your truths no matter what it looks like to anybody else. And that's the only way to be, Leo. I'm super proud of you. Take your time, don't rush yourself. It's not going to get away from you. You are right where you are meant to be. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of your spread. Okay, my Leos. So on the bottom of this deck, first card I see was the Hierophant card. So I want to let you know, to my singles that are desiring a romantic relationship, it is coming, but it's not time yet. Okay, it's not time yet because I feel like there's something else, and it's really geared towards your career that needs your attention right now. Okay, because a lot of you, your teachers, you are, meant to really teach something, be it a skill. Well, of course it's a skill, but it could be spiritual. It could be with a physical teacher. It could be you have something to give, something to share, and bring and birth into this world. And it's really time to do that. Another thing, when I see the Hierophant, I think about commitment. What are you committing to? Okay, or are you willing to commit long term to see the results that you desire to see, Leo? Meaning, are you willing to be about it when it's a drip or when it's a wave? You get what I'm saying? Like, are you willing to really be about this? And maybe that's something that you need to think about when it comes to your career path, when it comes to your spiritual path, when it comes to your self-love journey, any kind of relationship, okay, related to love, work, friends, family. You need to maybe take a look at what you are committing yourself to, because if it lacks purpose, if it lacks luster, it's not going to fulfill you. Okay. And no, we should not look towards people and places and things to fulfill us. But there's a sense, how I'm seeing it for you, Leo, there's a need for you to look at what you're doing. It has to be authentic to you. Okay. Anything that is not authentic to you is going to fall away. And I'm seeing that collectively, so this could be a lot of career changes. This could be changes in relationships. You could have been so skillful at one thing, and now you're realizing that you want to do something else, because the Hierophant is all about, in this tarot deck, it says, you create your spiritual path every time you take a step. Listen to those who came before you, but make it your own. Okay. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Leo. I was literally drinking tea before I started. So excuse me. But, going back to, like I said, outside things are not meant to validate you or where you get your only sense of happiness, but it needs to be a reflection of you. And I don't know why this is screaming like, for some of you, it's about merging your spiritual path, with your career path. For some of my other Leos, it's about just doing what makes you happy. And maybe, you're doing something spiritual and you're really good at it, but now it's time to, shift gears, and that can be scary, or you've been in a corporate setting and now you're thinking about doing something on more of a spiritual level, and that can be scary. I get it. And it's just that entanglement, like I said in the beginning, of trying to figure how these two are going to morph. How is this going to, happen? It will, step by step, not, leap by leap, run by run. Let's just say crawl by crawl, step by step. I really feel like you're on a journey of discovering what that sacredness is to you.
So any space, Leo, that you are being a place of leadership, entrepreneurship, teaching, you're on the right path. I know it might feel scary to believe that, but you are on the right path. And also, the Hierophant card talks about somebody coming in to show you the ropes, to provide that help and maybe be a teacher in this new avenue that you're about to go into. So sometimes, maybe we were the master and now we have to be the student. And that's just the flow of life, Leo, okay? And you can, if let's just relate that to love. If you've only been in unhealthy relationships, and you are on a course and getting the linking up with people that have healthy relationship, there's a level of allowing yourself to be and not judging yourself so you can receive what it is that you need to receive to get to where it is that you're going. Okay, be inspired. You don't have to let that become your own, but be inspired. So let's go ahead and put all of your tarot down here. We got the Devil card. So Leo, I was literally in the process of recording your whole video. Like, I had got completely done and had to start over. Okay. I don't know exactly what happened to the footage, but something happened and it was lost. It was no good. So with that being said, I do want to prepare you that your life is about to change. Something is going to come apart. So something even greater and even better and more fulfilling can come together. But in the process of getting there, the coming apart or walking away from something that maybe you've been super skilled in, maybe you've been your mindset or the way that you have always approached things are going to be shifting. So that can be a little nerve wracking, okay? But let's just go ahead for the second time. Get into your spread and get into your reading. So the first thing that I really want to let you know right here, with the Three of Cups being your perceived obstacle for this time period in your life, we know the Three of Cups is all about a celebration. I like to say it's like the after party to the Four of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's something to celebrate, or like the card that's leading up to the Four of Wands, the victory. The Three of Cups is about your passion. It's about celebration. It's about coming together. So this is your perceived obstacle. So what it's shouting to me very clearly is that there is a lack of passion, or that's your perceived obstacle. Maybe doing you're starting something new, you're building something new, you're in a flow of a new way of being, a new way of perceiving things, and having to start over, having to deal with the details, or just go a different direction. You're not passionate about doing it, or you're not looking forward to doing it. Because even as I say that, there's a lot sitting on my heart space. So I want to break this down to you. Another way with this Three of Cups is like, listen, Leo, it is so important for you to do what you are passionate about, be it in your career, your love life, when it comes to your personal development, your spiritual path, your family. Like, you have to do what is authentic to you, because it's like you can experience pain, or you can experience growing pain. There's a difference between the two. Growing pains is like, okay, yeah, I don't want to get up and exercise. I don't want to deal with these tedious details. I don't want to release control. But when I do, it might hurt me in that moment. It might not feel good in that moment. But where I'm going is going to be well worth it. So there's a difference from unnecessary pain and growing pain. Okay? And I'm feeling like a combination of both. So it's important, like,
with the unnecessary pain? What are you doing? What are you indulging in? What are you trying to dim yourself into? What song are you trying to, march to, but you really don't want to march to that. You prefer to be doing something else, but maybe you are conditioning, you are keeping yourself into something, you know. I'll give this example to my singles, or even to my Leos that's in a relationship. One of the things that I'm really feeling, just who you are, if you don't know it already, you're a leader in life. You are a person, male or female, that is balanced. And what does Tori mean by balance? Meaning that you are on the path and you've cracked the code that you need your masculinity and femininity to proceed forward in life, to really, really play at life, to really get the most fulfillment and joy. Because when we are too in our masculine, like I was telling you early, just trying to get it, make it assertive, very logical, we kind of don't let the magic in. We don't let the mystery in, we don't let that flowy energy in. And, if you are a person, but I don't feel like majority of you fit here, but just in case you do, I just want to bring that out. Like for me, Leo, I was a person who really flows in her divine feminine energy, and I'm all intuition, and I'm all emotions, and I'm all about nourishing. However, I was not fully owning that duality within me, my masculinity, which is my protector of myself, of my dreams, of my goals, of my being, of the essence of me, being assertive, really in my strength. But I noticed this year, self is like, okay, girl, we got to, both of these parts and these dualities are inside of you. It is time to embrace both of them. Why are you choosing which one to solely just be in? Everything needs balance, and I feel like what you are mastering, and I'm so proud of you, Leo, and the ones that are coming into this understanding, is that, I like to give this analogy with the whole masculinity and feminine thing, because let's talk about it. Can we be honest real quick, Leo? Usually this will show up in the dating pool. We hear gurus and people say this all the time. You can't be, you can't have two people that are both feminine in a relationship, or or both people that's masculine in a relationship is not going to work, when in reality that's not true. What's not going to work, okay, is you have to understand that both of these are inside of you, and acknowledge that, and balance out when to be in your feminine energy and when to be in your masculine energy. Everything needs balance. Like if you're breathing, if we just keep blowing out, not taking in, keep blowing out, just keep not even taking in, you are going to, what the world? And if you just keep taking in, you're going to pass out, because life needs a breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And that's something that we are coming together individually, but on a collective level, understanding that, you need to access both parts of these in yourself, but balancing out when to allow one to drive and when to allow the other to be in the passenger seat, because you guys are on a journey together within yourself. You're mastering being whole within yourself, so you can reflect that back out, and that can be attracted to you. Because some of my Leos, maybe you're trying to find a relationship and people don't really know how to take you and just really vibe with you, because most people only solely operate in one or the other. They do not balance out their masculinity and learn to flow in other, because it's just not accepted in the world. And if you want certain things concerning the world's perspective, you have to choose, when in reality, you don't have to choose between you. If you have Capricorn in any of your charts, you might want to check their reading out, because this was really coming up for them too. So, A little bit of Virgo too. And I feel that, like, I just feel like you're finding balance within yourself, you know? So this can be a little different, because are you just trying to solely flow in your masculine energy? It ain't gonna work. And if you're trying to just solely flow in your feminine energy and just try to just be feminine all the time, it's not gonna work. It needs to be balanced out. You know what I will tell you, you know which side you're on, and what one you're playing. It's about now creating wholeness in your life. And creating that wholeness starts within, internal, and accepting both parts of you. Okay? So my Leos, the first thing that we're going to take a look at, I know this is going to be weird, but I want to take a look at this Judgment card right here, because this particular card, if you can see the girl, like, she is playing her own music, her eyes are closed, she's oblivious to what's going on around her, but she knows where she's going. She's on a path, and it simply says, here we go again. Where has your path led you, and where will it lead you now? A witch in a black hat dances, okay, ready to go. So things to consider, Leo, when this card shows up in your life. It says, are you following your own music or dancing to someone else's tune? The Judgment card reminds us to listen to our inner wisdom. It can also be a suggestion that we are judging ourselves too harshly or taking other judgments of us too hard. If this card shows up in your reading, it may be an indication that it's time to let go of the old and embrace the new. Rebirth and renewal await if you are willing to go down the path that will take you to them. So maybe you feel like you're a little lost right here with this Judgment card, but you're not. You're on your path of discovering what brings you passion, what is of your truest heart's desires. You're dancing with your dreams, not chasing your dreams, but dancing is a flow. It's a back and forth. Your dreams are finessing you, and you're finessing your dreams, gracefully. You're finding your flow. So in the midst of you finding your flow with the six of swords here, it can be a little that little anguish, but however, you're going to come into a time where it's going to make sense. So right now, maybe you're experiencing growing pains. Okay? Maybe you are experiencing growing pains, and we know growing pains do not feel good, Leo. But just know that it's going to be well worth it, because you're headed somewhere amazing. And, let's just look at these cards we have with the Four of, what is this? So sorry, guys. The Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So there is a lot to celebrate. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. Leo, only give to what gives to you. With this Four of Wands here, this is a celebration. This is and the Six of Pentacles is about balance, being able to receive and being able to give. It's a natural balance. So whatever you give to, yes, the growing pains are uncomfortable. Yes, it's a little tedious. Yes, you don't feel like doing it. But this is why I always say, find something you're passionate about. Let your why be stronger than your demise, because, demise equals death, but it means like standing still, anything stagnant, anything that is, not in flow. And also something that just needs to go away is the Four of Wands. Sometimes we feel like we need a necessary reason to celebrate. How about you just being of existence, Leo? Because I'm smelling self-love coming strong for you. Because the Four of Wands, it says sometimes you just have to celebrate the day, whether there is a special occasion, the achievement of a goal, or just because the sun is shining. Gather up your friends and family and enjoy the moment. So I feel like,
again, give to what gives to you. I'm so sorry, guys. My nephew Caden is like in the background. Give to what gives to you, time out for relationships, connections, or anything that makes you feel less than, or makes you feel like your authentic self isn't enough. Or maybe that's just you. Maybe you need to find some time to celebrate you, not for your accomplishments, not for anything other than the fact that you're you. Leo, that's more than enough right here. Because, maybe you, with this Ace of Cups, I see it as love, but maybe there's some goal, or something that you're idolizing, because, and you feel like once you get this thing, once you reach this goal, once you have this relationship, once you have this, that everything is going to make sense. Once you accomplish this, that everything is going to be okay. And I want to let you know it's not. Because happiness and joy and peace is on the inside. That's why this devil card is here. Like, when you get that relationship, that's not going to make you happy. First, you have to balance that within yourself. And I feel like this is why right now it could be a little extreme, but you're focusing on balancing out your masculinity and your femininity. Because for some of my Leos, maybe you just been going. Like, you need to take a look at everything that you have overcame. Like, buy yourself a slice of cake today to celebrate you, a cupcake. I need you to, order something, and job well done. I need you to be in that space right here. Because what you're not seeing is that you are blessed already. The Ace of Cups, you have everything that you need, Leo. Like, you are good. And if you're like, Tori, no, I'm not, I feel like what you're searching for or looking for is an inside job, but you have all the tools to, to be there. Because it says the Ace of Cups is a fabulous card representing a gift from the universe. There is no way to predict the form such a gift will take, okay? But because it is a cup card, it may well involve emotions and the spirit. And I say inside, keep yourself open to grace and possibilities, and when it appears, don't let it slip past. Consider yourself blessed. And it's mighty funny that that's showing up, clarifying that is the the devil card. And I feel like you're being gifted an opportunity to really follow a path, really have a love, really have the spiritual journey that you desire, that is more in alignment with who you are and who you're becoming. And what you don't see is the blessing, Leo, is that whatever you leave behind, or whatever exits your life, it wasn't meant there. It wasn't going to really pour into your cup. It was going to take from your cup. And that can be a person, place, or thing. Okay? So that's something that you really want to just maybe be thankful for. Be thankful that whatever ended. Because we do see the Tower over here and the Five of Wands, that conflict. The Tower card, whatever fell away, whatever's crumbling, just allow it to go in peace, For some of you, it's just this sense of perfection, or that a relationship is going to complete you, or that you're lacking, or that you yourself is not enough, or, you're not giving yourself that full compassion just to be. But I see that falling away. And whatever is happening in your life, Leo, is getting you to a place where you believe in the magic again. Believe in the magic, Leo, because it's very real and it's happening for you. Whatever is happening to you, it's happening for you. All right? And I feel like the card that's coming to my mind is my Work Your Light Oracle deck, cracked open. Whatever is happening, it's not happening to you, but for you. So bless the things that leave your life. Bless these tower moments, because it's moving you away from a foundation that was not conducive to you and for you. It wasn't real. You are singing the tune to somebody else's song. It's not your song.
Okay, so I feel like life is opening up so you can sing, you can dance to your own tune. All right, and that might be a little scary, Leo, but it's so exciting. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish jar. So, Leo, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace. Don't forget to like this video. It was such an honor to read. For the beautiful soul who is watching this, remember, less perfection and more authenticity, and make a wish, my love. Take care.
Blazing.